right. Everybody, emergency meeting here at 26 in Glencoe. Call Straw Hat Goofy. Spider-Man No Way Home has launched its final trailer. Y'all know who it is. Metro Meta, he who shall not be named. And I'm here with
Marcus Flowers, a.k.a. Flo, a.k.a. call me what you want. Just don't call me lazy. And you already announced, you already know why we are here. Meta, we're getting Doc Ock. We're getting Electro. We're getting Norman Osborn. We're getting Doctor Strange. Turn on Peter Parker. We're getting a whole mess of things. How you feeling?
It was crazy watching this because like we've seen like Doc Ock, Green Goblin, but like when they come out and they're like, you're fighting ghosts. Their destiny is to die at the hands of Spider-Man. And then you look at Tom Holland's face. He's like, I'm supposed to kill these people? I'm like, baby Holland.
I was not expecting Electro just because Electro, I did not like his appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man. I was not a fan of that.
I didn't even watch it. But because of course the biggest meme, we're not getting Toby. I never thought we were. At this point, if he is in there, they hiding it good.
Yeah, or like with all Marvel movies, they don't show us everything in the trailer. Like they never have.
They did, I feel like however,
this is another thing. Like we're seeing all these cameos, but we're not seeing the actual story. Like, do you like actually know what's happening?
Like, sort of. Like Peter, he wants to hide the fact that his identity was found. He goes to Strange. He messes up a spell because he doesn't want to lose Zendaya, which honestly, I think we can all agree is pretty relatable. That's a relatable plot line. And then and now all of a sudden the multiverses are coming in. You know, we saw this with Loki. We saw this with What If. The multiverse is starting to crawl into the Marvelverse.
I think this is probably going to set up the Fantastic Four.
I don't care about the Fantastic Four.
Nah, bro, the Fantastic Four. Just aside, that is Marvel's first family. That's the first family of Marvel. So I think that's what this is setting up for. But more,
I have one.
I think we're really going to see the growth of Peter Parker and Spider-Man as one. Just because with the past we've seen the growth of Peter Parker, we've seen the growth of Spider-Man. And now I think with this one, we're going to see the growth of both of them together throughout the entirety of this movie.
Do you think Zendaya dies? Because they showed that last scene, Zendaya falling off, his arm coming out. Are we getting Gwen Stacy Part 2? I'm just saying.
I don't know, man. I hope not. But I mean, if she gotta die, she gotta die. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not mad at a comic book character losing the love of their life.
I'd be mad if Zendaya is no longer in the MCU. I will be mad at that.
Yeah.
Give her some powers.
Maybe we can see her in the Marvel Zombies. Who knows? Who knows, man?
Don't make her a zombie. If we are we're getting the multiverse shenanigans. We all know that brings up Spider-Verse. Do you want to see Miles Morales in this movie or any movie?
I don't want to see Miles Morales right now just because Peter Parker, unless they want to go the ultimate route and Peter dies, which I highly doubt, I don't want to see Miles Morales because Miles is going to be overshadowed by Peter, and that's just the reality. Until Peter matures and grows up, and then Miles comes in. I want to say we're about 5 years. Hopefully, we are 5. I hope Marvel doesn't. I hope they don't pull that trigger and put him in the movie. I feel like we are 5 good years away from Miles Morales.
See, the biggest problem to Peter Parker for me and Miles Morales is if they do bring in a Miles Morales, obviously you're going to have Peter Parker being the mentor. I do not buy Tom Holland as a mentor. Dude looks like he's 17.
That's the thing. When I feel like give this man some time. Like we got to give Tom Holland burn. Like I don't want to see Miles right now, just because they're setting up for this next phase. I want to see him blossom and grow, because before Sam Wilson, Spider-Man was my favorite character. So I definitely want to see him. I definitely want to see him grow and mature and see him as like that guy, because at the end of the day, Spider-Man is that guy. He does this. Like, we talk about it, like I'm smiling because he really is that dude. He's that dude. Like, and he is shown in the comics, it's shown throughout even through his TV shows. He's known to be the guy, because not only can he relate to the superheroes, to the Avengers, he can also relate to the street heroes as well. And he's a good mesh of that. And just that blend, that's what makes him the guy. Like, the Avengers can call him. Who the Daredevil can call him. The Heroes for Hire can call him. Like, that's how much he mixes it up. And just for him, I would rather see Tom Holland, this Spider-Man, grow up and blossom to be Spider-Man, instead of just like having Miles have to skirt right in. Like, I hope they don't go the ultimate route where Peter dies as a teenager, because I feel like Peter right now in this iteration, with everything that's happened in the MCU, he is needed right now. We don't necessarily need a Miles Morales.
Do you think, because I'm thinking about like how Peter and Miles is coming into this, Peter going into our next stage. I mean, obviously, Marvel's setting up to have a lot of the young Avengers or the champions already in place to be there. Do you think he would be the leader of the young Avengers, or do you think he'd stay the Avengers?
I could actually, with what we see with him and Doctor Strange going at it, I could definitely see him branching off and starting his own Avengers initiative.
Real quick question: what is even left of the Avengers at this point? Like, are they even a thing?
They are. Well, of course, there's Shang-Chi, there's Hulk, there's
but the team, like as a team.
I'm telling you, the team. We have Captain Marvel, we have Hulk, we have Sam Wilson, we have Winter Soldier, we have Shang-Chi, we have Black Widow. Like, there's still a team
Black
there.
Widow's dead.
Oh yeah, she is dead. My mistake. Who's the other one? Who am I thinking of? Hawkeye's dead too.
Hawkeye's not dead.
Oh, Hawkeye's not dead. He's not dead.
Are you excited for the Hawkeye show?
I am mild for the Hawkeye show, but back to the trailer. So overall thoughts. Which villain do you think is going to put Spider-Man through the most hell?
Doc Ock.
It looked like they captured Doc Ock. I feel like it's gonna be Electro, because
it's either Doc Ock or I feel like Green Goblin's gonna throw him. How do you think they're gonna cut? Because the Osborn in the Tom Holland Spider-Man, isn't it Flash? It's like that one guy.
I don't know.
It's the guy the comic relief in his class. He had the blog thing. I think that's Osborn.
I feel like Electro is going to send him through the ringer. There's been a lot of critiques about the CGI and how this movie just does not look good. What do you think about that?
It looked amazing, and when I saw that black Spider-Man suit, I was like, "That's nice. That's nice."
Yeah, I feel like it's not that big of a deal, but I've actually been arguing with people in my group chat because they're like, "This movie looks ass. This movie looks trash. There's so many cameos," and I'm like, "All right, y'all got it." And so, I feel like it's going to be fine. Like, I think people are overreacting.
I mean, I can't wait for this movie. And they named it, they called it Spider Day. It's like on a Monday, though. Why a Monday?
Wait, what'd you say?
At the end of the trailer, they called it it was whatever day it was coming out or something. They called it Spider Monday.
Spider Day. It comes out December 17th, which is a Friday.
So when is Spider Day then?
I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I remember hearing something about Spider Day.
Where did you see that at?
I thought it was in the trailer. I swear I heard Spider Day somewhere.
Anyway, back to the actual trailer.
This was in the trailer.
Let me see. So, how did you feel about the involvement of Mary J. and what's his other friend's name? It's
Ned?
not. Is it Genki? It's not Genki.
It's
That's
Ned.
Fonz's boy.
It's Ned.
Ned. Yes. How did you feel about Peter including them and everything now?
I really like it because I think what I really liked about the Tom Holland Spider-Man is how well they made it to like how it would actually go down if a teenager got powers. Like, of course he's telling his best friend. Of course his girlfriend's going to know. Like this imaginary teenager who gets magical superpowers and is able to like lock down all of this in secret, I think is crazy. And it reminds me a lot of things of like Persona and like Danny Phantom and all those things where they're like crime fighting with their best friends. And I think that's a really strong aspect of honestly the Spider-Man, the home Spider-Mans compared to almost all the other superheroes. Because if you think about it, a lot of the other superhero movies, a lot of the other heroes in their solo movies, they have like supporting cast, but it's like the heroes doing most of the work. They're doing the main part of it. So I really like the aspect of like, this is my team. We're a team and we get this done together.
Right. I think that's going to be a crucial part in this movie as well. And we're going to see him having to balance him being Peter Parker and also being Spider-Man. Any last thoughts before we hop off of this?
Spider Day, y'all. Can't wait.
All right. Once again, follow the brand 26 in Glencoe, 26 in G on Twitter. Make sure you're following my co-host Metro Meta at Metro Meta 26. Make sure you're following me on all social media platforms at Flow My Hero. Follow us on Instagram at 26 in Glencoe. Make sure you like us on Facebook/Meta at 26 in Glencoe Media Network. And until next time, peace.
I'm not associated with Facebook Meta.
It's your boy Metro Meta. Don't forget to watch and listen to all of 26 in Glencoe's content. And also don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to rise above.